All right. Back for another session. Finish off Monarch. Cannon's Cradle. Reach the ship. Wonder what that is right there. We can check it out a little later.
If I hear you say survival of the fittest one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Survival's about persistence and luck.
So weapon proficiency and adaptive skill play no part whatsoever, in your mind.
If it does, it ain't enough. I've gone and outlived the best hunters I ever knew.
It is neither luck nor random chance. At times, destiny may not seem fair, but there is a reason for life events.
Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monarch here.
Never had much of a sweet tooth myself.
Two Manta Queens.
Indulgences like Rizzo's were frowned upon in my household.
3.
Nice one! Now get me!
These crits do so much damage when they happen.
Well done. We're still alive.
was a lot of ammo.
Down they go! Everyone all right?
Assault rifle ultra. Oh, that's what I'm using. Well then. The ship landed on some marauders. The sulfur pits.
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
I'll stay here as well, to keep an eye out for any potential threats.
Alright, sissies. Hull integrity, don't ask. Engine's technically functional. So someone shot him down.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up? Because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Oh, damn. Captain didn't listen. Cantankerous Canid targeting module. Ally with MSI or the Iconoclasts. Personally, I disagree with what the Iconoclasts are doing. I don't think a complete lack of rules is the way to go. I like what Sanjar is trying to do, using the rules against the people who are corrupt to try and make change. Whether he's going to succeed or not, I don't know, but that's the way I would want to try doing it.
Everyone all right?
Now that was a hunt. Captain, you sure know how to set a woman's heart to beating, that's for sure.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
That's one down.
So much ammo. Mega Mantiqueen.
Air test. Our survival.
And that's how it's done, Captain.
$100? What the heck? Not much going on here. Just vending machines. Hero's Last Stand. Really wasn't anything there besides loot. So we gotta see what that door is, and I also gotta check out these buildings here and up here. Then we're pretty much done. Oh god, they're fighting. Don't mind if I do. Okay, now we'll just check out that bottom left area. See whatever the heck that is.
I have your back, Captain. Subtle work, Captain. No! Get away!
That's the last of them.
I think that's what I'm using. Yeah.
We ain't ready for this. We need those pheromones.
Pheromones. What?
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet? I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts. Well, because the module controls the weapons systems. Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon. The board's own Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here. Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
Which is also why we can't let the Iconoclasts get them.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose. They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together. Ugh, not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir?
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever
Sorry
I
if you hear that.
wish. You two?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts. That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first. Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified. That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Agreed. This is mysterious, to say the least.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
All right. Go get the review. Oops.
Here we go!
Damn it.
Don't mess with us.
Warm regards. It's Rizzo's. Dang it, I always grab that stupid meat. Sell it right here. Failure to volunteer for voluntary overtime. Return to Sanjar, okay.
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Cool.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden.
Let's be frank here. He's an unhinged charlatan.
You're not wrong, but get the hell off your high horse, preacher. This ain't exactly easy for me. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him. Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already. Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony. I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. Graham's always saying that what will be, that we're all here for a reason. Maybe his was to teach me to lead, and maybe mine is to save the colony where he can't. Sometimes, you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around. I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support? Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Here we go.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats. What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer? I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No. Guilty? I didn't mean for them to die. I'm not a monster. Of course I feel fucking guilty. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Please, don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here they come.
Oh,
Everyone all right?
okay. Well, I just got paged for work, so I'm gonna have to go jump on for work for a little bit, and then we'll pick this up a little bit later. Worst timing ever, but that's how it always is. So, see you guys in the next one.